I'm Emma Devine, author of this book, Bliss, which is all about finding peace and joy in a chaotic world. And at the minute I'm making a few videos, just a bit of a series, just going through my book, giving you some hints and tips on how to find more peace and joy and less stress and worry. So this is the second one, and I thought I would just go into a little bit about what I think bliss is, because it is really hard to define. It took me a long time to kind of define the feeling of bliss. Is it a feeling? So I thought instead of me wittering on, I would just read to you from the book. So this is what I think bliss is. For me, bliss feels like joy and peace untouched by negative emotion. This is the closest I can get to a definition. Bliss isn't an emotion, it's a state of being. Joy and peace come close, but they don't quite capture the full essence of it. It includes these emotions, but it also transcends them. We'll use these emotions when describing it though for ease. For you, bliss may feel completely different than it does to me, and that's fine. Don't tangle yourself up, like I did, trying to pin it down with definitions. You'll know your bliss is present when you feel it. One thing I do know is that bliss cannot coexist with the emotions that cause you pain. You can't feel blissful when fear, anxiety, or emotional heaviness are present. You can feel happy but anxious at the same time. You can feel joy but still feel irritated. You can feel excitement but still feel fear. But true bliss is being completely free of the emotions that pull you down. That's what makes it such a beautiful state to be in. When I feel blissful, my mind is like a glassy lake, not churning like a stormy sea. The overthinking stops, the tension melts away, the fear disappears. It's a peace that nothing can penetrate. I feel like I'm floating through life. It feels like connecting to God, the universe, source, or whatever you feel comfortable calling it. It's allowing the truest part of you to shine through, the little spark within that connects you to something greater. Bliss flows through your body, sweeping away the fear, the noise, and the chaos so your light can shine. I often refer to this journey as a search for bliss, but it's not a search. Bliss is already inside us all. It's just clearing away the mental clutter to let it flow. It's a feeling of freedom. You're no longer imprisoned by your mind. When you're in a blissful state, your mind can no longer control you. It's pure love, which I believe is our true nature. When you're in your bliss, you're no longer judging others or labeling situations as negative or positive. You accept and love everything as it is and trust that life is unfolding perfectly for the greater good. Bliss happens when we just go with the flow and relax, when we stop resisting and when we just let go. So that's all I read so far. So it's very hard to pin down, but it's just that feeling where nothing is bothering you, when you just feel amazing, you feel like you're floating, you feel like you're in a little bubble, and it just feels wonderful. And obviously, some people might feel like that all the time, but generally we won't feel like that all the time because we live in the real world and there are issues and things we have to deal with, and we have emotions that fluctuate up and down, and I'll go through all this in the book as well. But if you can spend more and more time feeling that way, then your life will be a lot more blissful. So thank you for listening. I will pop up a new video soon, and we'll start delving into the book a little bit more, and you'll get some tips and techniques. I will put, as I say, at the minute the book is free, the ebook version, so I'll put a link in comments, so feel free to download that and then you can read it for yourself. And yes, any comments, any thoughts, feel free to share. Okay, thank you for listening. Bye.